sending so much love. I know you feel, if you're an empath, heart warrior, feeling this powerful Pisces super blue full moon coming up on Wednesday. It's so powerful. I'm sure you guys are feeling the pull of this profound energy, and it's asking us to go deeper within our connection with ourselves, with our health, with our mental state, with things that bring us joy, and really checking in with how we are serving our loved ones or community. Where is that place of service coming from? So really taking a moment to go in, feel into this huge energy, very throat chakra. I hope you guys are feeling that, and there's action and things are asking for you to move into your power. So yeah, it's a beautiful time, and a lot of retrograde is going on right now. So people are experiencing their exes coming back into their life, looking for healing, looking for closure, or looking for communication. This is like a blue, very blue throat chakra energy, but also very sacral chakra, healing those waters within, right? Healing the waters within. Bring on the blue energy. I'm really with this blue the last 2 days. It's really helped just to open up my own, like, hey, no, or yes, or hey, this is how I'm feeling. I need to talk to you about this, and I'm sorry if that bothers you or if you don't like it, but I'm going to speak my truth. And being okay and accepting yourself for being your authentic self. So yeah, so nice, so good, so powerful. And then you're like, yes, I did that. Building little chunks of self-love, right? That's how it works. And I'm going through that right now, and also feeling into how I let myself down when I don't follow through with the things that I put on myself. But the thing is, I have intense ADHD and PTSD, and we all do to some level, but it just makes things just so much more intense. So that's why I teach health, is because it forces me to be healthy. It forces me to do the sort of inner work on a holistic level first and go, okay, I know exactly how you're going to feel through this. That's why people trust me, because I'm like, this is what's going on, because I did it, baby, I did it. So anyway, a lot of people are going through some deep stuff. What are you going through? Deep stuff around friendships. If you can trust people, pull your energy in. It's a good time to pull your energy in, not away. I know I've talked about this before. I do talk about this a lot, because people that are sensitive, they'll feel you pulling your energy into yourself, and they will react, and they will, if they're not integrated and they're not going, okay, that person's taking time to heal or taking time to mend or digest or being in the cocoon, being in the womb, right? If people don't understand, when we move like the moon, with the moon, and it pulls our energy like an ebb and flow, it pulls our emotions, it pulls our energy a lot more. If people aren't attuned to that, they're not going to get you and how you flow through these new moon and full moon times, right? It's the tide of our times. But I just, it's just so important to be in your body. And a lot of times if we're not able to exercise and move and dance, or connect with our body on a deep level, then the universe will bring us pain to force us to go in, right? So that's why we do ceremony. We do ceremony because it forces us to be with our feelings, with our heart, with our emotional body, with, hey, here's what's going on. And we're all together in a supportive place. It's sacred. We honor each other. We take care of each other. It's a beautiful thing to be in sacred space and reset. And, we work with cacao, with the medicinal ceremony that we do, and we do hape. I'm going to bring in some sananga, which I absolutely love. I'm bringing that in. So, it's all about deepening, and of course working with the sacred cacao, just deepening into the body, going into those places, going into the shadow and transmuting it. I think that's the biggest thing that I love sharing with people, is awakening that alchemist to be able to transmute the intense energy that's always coming at us. And if things are super intense for you right now, it's because there's a part of you that is out of integrity with your soul's purpose. I've been feeling that so much lately. You'll get knocked down so hard and so fast, and it'll hurt more and more and more to your core value the more that you don't honor it knocking on your door all the time. So where are you? Injury, pain, heart. Mine is heart right now. Mine is sexual energy and heart, and expressing out my voice, through music or communication, speaking my boundaries loud where I've been hurt, and saying, I need to take some time for myself right now. I'm sorry if this hurts you. I can't manage your emotions. I have to take care of me right now. I have a lot of that going on right now. And I know a lot of you need to activate that vocal cord of it doesn't need to come from aggression, but if someone isn't honoring you, you have to be firm in your boundary of self-love. That is, if you're rah, then that means you've been neglecting your own self-love, and you're kind of projecting on someone else. And I do that. I'm a Scorpio. I have this. I can get the venom going, and I have to work on that, of making sure I don't react from my own disintegrated disconnection from my own inner child sadness. That's where a lot of it comes from. If your inner child is not feeling safe, it will be like a child in a grocery store not getting the Lucky Charms and having a temper tantrum on the floor. It's the exact same thing. There's no difference. So if you're having a temper tantrum, it's because there's that massive disconnection from your heart, and your inner child is like, hey man, I don't feel safe right now. This ain't not working for me. So that's why these beautiful times of why we do ceremony, we coming in together as a group. It's like, I see you, I love you, my brother, my sister, we're together. We can process our stuff. It's like, hey, you know what? I'm scared, I'm flipping balls. It always is better with more people. That's why we need friends. That's why we need community. It's like, hey, you know what? I'm scared about this. And someone else is like, you know what? I've been scared about that too, but I did this one thing. And you're like, whoa, I never thought about that, because you're living in this fear space. So what ceremony does, it takes you out of that comfort, isolated, pattern of, you cutting yourself off from the world to live in your head, which is very, very, very dangerous. An idle mind is the devil's playground. And I'll tell you, even for myself, going through this deep time with family transitioning and me coming into my own voice and power, you feel like you're dying. You feel like you're going through a death. But, for me, there's something inside of me that drives me to want to be a more holistic person. I'm a rebel. I've never had children. I'm, a single female warrior, and it's just who I am. It's in my stars, and it's when you learn who you truly are, you can go through a death of who your parents or society was projecting that you needed to be. There's this real big rebirth thing that's happening for a lot of people, and it takes going back into that space of in the womb and going, wow, it's amazing what you go through to awaken the real you. Aho. Woo! Yeah, I like that. You like that? You guys, I'm so on right now. That's why I wanted to share. But I'll tell you, I've been off for a long time, weeks, dealing with my own shadows. And I've even had people I've had to cut off because they're like, girl, you're so dark right now. It's like, bye. I'm doing my inner shadow work because I have to do this to transmute it, to be able to show up, to hold space for other people in my community, because that is the greatest act of service you can do. is sharing food, sharing love, sharing life, sharing massage, sharing what I like, awakening tips, booyah, thank you. So whatever your great act of service is that you're giving to your loved ones and community, that needs to be like amplified, because this full moon, it's a doozy. 2 full moons in 1 month, just the emotions are high. And I gotta say, this sucks, you guys, but parasites, they flourish. And I just went outside, it was so gross. I went out to I'm going to Nanaimo in a couple of minutes here, and I went out, there was like 1,000 little flies all over my vehicle, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? It's like there's just like this weird energy of like things are feeling like closed in right now because the smoke and everything's the sun is covered by things that are out of integrity, so it forces upon us this energy that empaths want to naturally transmute. And first of all, it's like the grieving process. There's anger, and there's like I don't believe it, there's disbelief, and then there's sadness, and then you're like, oh, I'm empowered by this. So I'm going through the stages right now of this fire and the smoke, and it's this closed in feeling trapped, feeling scared. It's like I had to pull myself away from social media, and I tell you, man, that's a game changer. So I'm just going to pull this back because I got to go to Nanaimo. But I just want to say, you guys, I know a lot of you are feeling, people have messaged me. It's so sweet. I love how people trust me. I feel like crying. My timer's going to go off because I have ADHD and I work on timers. So I can bring you with me if you want, but I got to turn off my timer here. Okay, I've got 10 minutes. Oops. Yeah, so those people that are like me that have ADHD, we are so time deficient, and there's cool parts about that, but I'm not going to digress into that right now. I want to pull back to let you guys know that you gotta, ceremony is powerful. If you can't come to my ceremonies, I have them in person, or have them online now, or just get with your community and be witnessing to each other, witness each other. Can't, have your alone time, it's very important, but also be in community and share yourself and see what parts of you, the you want to serve that come out when you're like, what's your natural reaction of how you want to serve people. Grow that, expand that. Wear blue. A journal over the next couple of days. Is a big moon, you guys. Wow. So Wednesday is the full moon in Pisces, super full moon. If anyone is in the Qualicum area, I think we have about 6 places left for our in-person sacred cacao, beautiful chocolate, ceremonial chocolate bliss, opening up the heart. We do some mushrooms, we do some cacao, we do deep breathing. We drink beautiful treated water with the Iteracare wand, which is blue. Again, a lot of blue, just saying. And I'm also with the methylene blue. I've got some fun things I'm going to bring into this ceremony where we're adding water element to really connect with Mother Earth and bring our messages and our secrets into the water and give that to Mother Gaia to support her through this transition that she's also going through. There's a death from the old Mother Gaia into the new Mother Gaia, and she can grow and rejuvenate fast as long as we can stay into our hearts and stay connected with our feet on Mother Gaia. Reconnect your feet onto Mother Gaia to connect with her core, her heart to heart. See the cords running down into Mother Gaia at her core, connecting heart to heart, breathing together. She's our Earth Mother. So let us have mercy on her soul and bring her love and light and help her transmute, help Mother Gaia transmute. And we're going to bring in that blue water energy, speaking your truth, journal some stuff out, you guys. So I'll keep you guys posted for joining the free class. It's online for the virtual one. And we're just going to do some real nice ceremony get back to the heart, release things that are not serving us, and reconnecting with source to really power into our emotional energy and create from a very powerful place. Have a gorgeous day, you guys. So we'll connect in the next couple of days. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. Love you very much. We got this.